Welcome, folks, to the home of the Golden Gophers here in Minneapolis. This is a charged-up on-campus environment, and they are ready for this collision. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Now that we've talked long enough, Kirk, let's get this game going. The Golden Gophers will kick it away to get this game going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So UCLA's offense will get the first swing today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The offense stays on the field of this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. So Minnesota's offense comes out for their first possession today. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Second down play coming up.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Johnson. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. The attempt is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Here's the second down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking for the wideout. He pulls in the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. To throw, it's Johnson. It's caught downfield. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Nice game. Moves the ball to the 47. Another 1st down. They're going to run it here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Now it's 2nd down here. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
UCLA 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, UCLA. It was a foot race, and he won it. Might have to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Caught quickly. Breaks the tackle into the clear. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Now we run a draw play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Pressure is coming. That one sails too far out of bounds, incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them.
And the junior gets home making a sack there.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after it.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Hey, it's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. It's complete. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
He hands it off from the gun. The Bruins are looking to keep this drive going.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, boy, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Bruins. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
14, Minnesota, 10.
Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And the Golden Gophers will have to punt this one away. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 12, on to punt it away.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out.
The returner brings it out to the 41, and the UCLA offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Makes a quick catch. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's caught at the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Bruins will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Looking to throw, it's Johnson. The pass rush closing in. And he goes down, but there's also a flag down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be a first down. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
21, Minnesota 16.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for bigger.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
16.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The pocket breaking down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
35, Minnesota 16.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. He's running out of time here. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. The Golden Gophers will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Hurdling up and over.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bruins. And the beatdown continues. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage, because right now it is not working.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20. The kick team grabs the ball.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it, and you can't hold on to the football.
The sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Escapes the second. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? An inside give now from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. To throw, it's Johnson. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play. 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield. But, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards. And now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Looking to throw it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, UCLA. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score. UCLA 49.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
UCLA 49. Minnesota 16.
1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. Throws it to the right. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That picks up a 1st down. We'll spot it at the 39.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Very late hit on the quarterback. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And they get him down after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The Bruins hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Bruins. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The tight end has got it.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense takes the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Play action here on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, And they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Defense is coming after him. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
They come up with another sack. What a unique way of being able to apply pressure. Good coverage downfield allows the defense to be able to get after him. But back-to-back sacks now. It's third down and long, and you know they're thinking about bringing more pressure here.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Couldn't find anybody open, and just has to throw it away.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Golden Gophers line up on first and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.